Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Isaac Brown, Jake Field, I'm Zach Austin. We're live here at Tiger Stadium, Alumni Field, here in Charleston, Arkansas. Misplaced my pen. There we go. Got a pretty good game going on here tonight, folks. Your Bearcats come in 5-3 overall, 4-1 in conference, number 8 in Class 3A. Charleston comes in number 5 in Class 3A, 7-1 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Cats come up 2 points shy last week of beating Mansfield in what was a heck of a game and just a torrential downpour.
Yeah, man, it was a really fun game and a really crappy game at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
The weather was no good, just tough environment, but it was a fun environment. Both crowds were involved. Both teams come away with a couple scores. Mansfield able to eke out that 2-point win.
Yeah.
Short memory. Got to have a short memory going into tonight. Got to have a big bounce-back game as you're playing for positioning here at this point.
Yeah, like Jake said, positioning here for your playoffs. This is battle for second place in the 2 seed in our conference. The winner's going to get the 2 seed, loser gets the 3rd seed. So pretty much all that boils down to for you folks watching and listening. Both teams are going to have a first-round home playoff game. Second round, just where are you going?
Yeah.
Second seed, you're going to be going more than likely to Fordyce. You get past the first round. 3rd seed, get past the first round. You're going to be going more than likely to Rivercrest.
Yeah, and you know, I think it's 2 winners.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like it's necessarily going to be a cakewalk either way.
Right.
You know, you're going to you put yourself in a tough position. But I mean, my goodness, Mansfield over in the 1. Going to have Bismarck coming into town. That's been a big game.
Right. They played
for a couple years.
Last couple years.
They're on the same side of the bracket as Salem.
Yeah.
The competition is spread out well around the state, and there's just a lot of people that could make a little bit of noise coming down the stretch here. I think the 2 seed, looking at it, I think we want that 2 seed. Obviously, we want to win the game.
Yeah.
But I think there's a little bit more to play for tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Than just tonight. You're trying to set yourself up for that best chance to keep your season just kind of chugging along for a long time here. And I think that 2 seed's our best bet to get that done. So tonight's a big game.
Yeah, you get past the second round of the playoffs, you're going to be back home if you're the 2 seed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like you said, you're fighting for a lot here. A couple of the games around the state, keep an eye on. Salem and Mayflower both playing each other. Their defenses are, several people are say top-notch. Some people could argue, look at who they played, not trying to down anybody, but the competition. When you score 83, 78, upper 60 points almost every week, you can kind of take it as it is. But not knocking the programs either. Playing pretty good so far.
Right, yeah. I mean, they're scoring, you know. You know, it's not like it's I mean, everybody's got those games.
Yeah,
you know, every team that's higher level, I guess you could say, has got games where it's like that. You're playing somebody that you should score a lot of points
score that much by.
And the fact that you're doing that proves that you can.
Exactly.
You know, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter to me who you've been playing. It's about what you've been doing against those teams.
Right.
You know, obviously, you don't get a great idea all the time about exactly, you know, the exact talent level you got.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're able to score shows you've got the ability and you've got talent. So there's a lot of good teams around the state, man, in this 3A conference. It's been I think more this year than normal.
I was going to say, I really feel like there's more this year. You can throw Salem in there from the 3A2 with, or not Salem, but Atkins, sorry.
Yeah.
Lost real close to Salem. And then, you know, Bismarck. Bismarck's been doing pretty good. Prescott's kind of, I guess you could say, knocked off, or you could just, Bismarck just maybe, they've got guys.
Yeah, well, Prescott, even in a down year, somebody you don't want to run into.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's the tradition alone.
Right.
Gets you. How many times have we went in and played somebody and, you know, on paper, we're not as good as they are.
Right.
Or you know, we might not be as big or as fast, but by God,
come in and you wind up with the win.
You know, just that means a lot. You know, so a lot of tradition-rich teams in the area, the surrounding area, and then pushing out a little bit across the state. Yeah, there's no tough road, or no, excuse me, every road's tough, no easy road.
Right. You talking about tradition. These two programs right here, two tradition-rich programs. Cats have 5 state titles over their tenure. Charleston's got 6. The last 2 meetings have gone to the Cats.
Yeah.
Good meetings. You know, kind of back and forth since we started picking them back up. When we dropped down to 3A last 8 years. Some good games, some good competitions. You Cats lead the series 50-14 and to 2. But like we said, in a way, it's kind of really developed into the new rivalry for the kids in the school, I guess you could say, compared to like a Paris or an Ozark.
Right, and you know, when we grew up, it was Ozark.
Right.
The guys before us, it was Paris.
Yeah.
And then when we went up to 4, and you know, Paris, we didn't play them forever.
Right, they stayed down.
You know, so it wasn't really that big of a. You know, obviously you felt it and you knew that they were somebody that you wanted to beat. You know, because of the tradition, like we talked about. But we never really got to experience that one. Ozark was a big one.
Yeah.
Well, that's been this case for this generation or this group of guys. Charleston's had a lot of solid teams.
Yeah.
Booneville's had a lot of solid teams. We've had some meetings in the playoffs, which is a huge deal, being so close to each other. We've played for conference titles a couple times over the last
state championships,
5-10 years. Yeah, so this is a tradition. This is a game that, you know, when we look back or down the road 10, 15 years, we're going to identify Charleston as being a rival.
Right.
You know, at least for that time.
Exactly, yeah. And these two teams could meet in the quarterfinals again, in the playoffs.
Right. It's entirely possible. Wouldn't shock me at all. I think both these teams have the ability to do that. I think both offenses, while they're different, Booneville, Charleston may throw the ball more on their first possession than Booneville throws in the next 2 weeks.
I was going to say,
you know, but
exactly.
Even though it's, you know, different, it works.
Yeah.
It works for them. It's all about, you know, who you got, the type of guys you got. There's no right or wrong way to go about it. And these two teams have figured that out. So, yeah, we could absolutely see them again down the road, and that's why doing your best right here. And, you know, you want to come away with a big win. That way you get a little confidence, you know, just in case that does happen.
Exactly. Just want to give a shout-out to Rockline Industries, proud sponsor of our pregame show. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in and joining us. About 4 minutes from the start of the game. Like Jake said, 2 totally different styles of offense. I guess you could say Charleston's more, I say, of an air raid. I mean, they're a spread offense, but they haven't ran a whole lot this year. All right, folks, we're back here. Some technical difficulties. Bear with us. We've been kicked off, I don't know how many times now, off the Wi-Fi, so just bear with us. And Dromer's going to field the kick at the 2-yard line. Heads up, straight up field. Connor Dromer, decent return, gets up to about the 24-yard line. And from where he started, it's not a bad return.
Yeah, catching it at the 2, going, you know, back away from the field of play there. Fortunately, he was able to get up to where he does. So that's going to be where the Cats come on out for their first possession. It's going to be at the 24-yard line. Going to have a 1st and 10. Keys to the game offensively for Booneville. Make lanes to run, slow the game down, be able to play at your speed.
Your speed,
You know, you've got 2 different styles of play out here tonight. You want to be able to be the one in control and be able to do it the way you want to do it. That's the number 1 step. So it's going to be big. Charleston got to stop that run game, obviously, force turnovers. Booneville been a little turnover happy at times this season. Got to do a good job of maintaining control and holding on to the rock.
Cats going to start on their own 24-yard line, needed under center, and Tiger's able to get back. Hunter Warren with the carry. He's going to pick up maybe 4 yards there on that carry.
Be tough for us. This chain's going to be right down below us.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like gain of about 4 on that. So 2nd and 6 now. Good job by Warren. Yeah, Charleston, guess they got back. It looked like they come across.
Right.
Kind of a funky looking play. Must have got back.
Oh.
Booneville gets him a little quick there. That's going to back it up 5. We're going to go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 11 now. Going the wrong direction here. Cats got a little antsy trying to fire off right there and beat Charleston to the spot, and unfortunately a little too quick.
I was going to say, are you going to see more hard counts here tonight with how they're bringing the pressure up and everything? They already showed, they're itching and ready for it. But
yeah, you absolutely may.
Going to have HD going in motion. Keeper, pitch to HD, ball's on the ground. Daggum, it's going to be a fight for the ball. I think the Tigers may have it.
Yep, looks like
Charleston's got it. Daggum. So Charleston's going to take over on the Cats' 25-yard line.
And I don't know. I don't know what we work at here, what we practice. It looks like our pitch man and our quarterback right there are awfully close to each other.
Yeah, I was going to say they're
hard to control it. Got on him in a hurry. Cats give another one away here, so Charleston's going to have a 1st and 10 from the 25. Good starting position here.
To the right for Little. Little's going to hand off to Smithson up the middle, and up to the right-hand side. Parker Smith in pursuit, and he's going to turn on the Jets down to the 12-yard line.
It's going to be a pickup of 11 yards for Smithson. He's quick.
Yeah, he is.
Got around the corner there, and when he gets out in the open field, he's hard to handle, hard to catch up to. Got to do a good job of keeping contain on him and forcing him inside and letting the cavalry arrive.
Dromer on the stop for you Cats. Twins to either side here. Little's your quarterback. Smithson in the backfield. A little quick bubble screen, I guess you could say, over there. Pickup of 3, maybe.
Yeah, good little pop play out there to the right. 5 yards is where they're going to spot him. We're at a funky angle. It's going to be tough for us to see exactly how far until they get them spot. But 5-yard pickup on Little's first completion of the evening.
I was going to say second to go, but they can get a first down, so it's 2nd and 5 from the 9 here. Little looking to the sideline here. Bearcats doing some shifting. Hand off to Smithson up the middle, and Parker Smith, first guy back there. He's going to pick up about, 3 yards there?
Looks like they're going to give him 3, so it's going to be a a long 3rd and 1 here. A long one. Only 2 minutes ticked off the clock at this point. Cats looking to not break defensively here, get a big stop.
Trips here to the left, Smithson to the left of Little. He's going to be Little on the keeper, left-hand side. He's got a lane, and the Cats are going to stop him short. That was Seth Wilson on the stop for you Cats.
Yeah, it's going to be 3-yard pickup, so enough for a Charleston first down. Cats do hold them out, but now we're 1st and goal from the 1. Going to need a big possession here. Got to get big up front if we're going to win this battle here.
We'll have trips to the left. We'll have Little on the carry, and he's in. Touchdown Tigers at the 9:25 mark.
So Charleston strikes first, punches in from the 1-yard line off the legs of quarterback Little, and they're going to be on the board for 6.
I want to take this time to thank some sponsors real quick for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. Exclusive broadcast advisor, First Western Bank, serving your local communities for over 110 years. Premier sponsors, Union Bank, and let Brett Cook and the staff take care of you. Mayo's, Quality Plumbing, and Patriot Utilities. Snap's good, the hold's good, kick is up, and it is good. So 9:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up 7-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here, Tiger Stadium. Charleston Tigers up 7-0 after the Cats off a bad pitch. Your quarterback and halfback, honestly, Jay, they could have reached out and touched each other. Ball hit the shoulder pads of HD.
You know, I don't know what we're teaching down there as far as depth and how much distance you want between, but just something about that play looked a little off, looked a little too close to each other. And when you're that close, it's tough to handle it, you know, if it's not right there in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
Just that one was a tad bit high, kind of in his eyes.
Here's the kick, a good kick, fielded at the 5-yard line again by Dromer. Carter Dromer heads to the Cats sideline. It's got a smidge of a hole.
Out again.
Oh. I think they're going to roll him down. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I think we might have got away with one right there.
Yeah.
I don't think the
officials
seen the thing out. All right, so Bearcats on the field for their next possession. Looking to clean it up, man. Ball can't hit the floor so much, you know, and we know that has been a huge point of emphasis every single week. I was going to say, it's an issue we've never had to deal with.
Right.
You know, and it's just fighting through it. And that can begin right now. Have a good little drive sustained here.
Chambers is in at fullback. He gets to carry up the middle. Gain of, we'll give him, they gave him one, it looks like.
Chambers on the carry.
Hit basically as soon as he got there. That was number 52, Ryan Turner. Defensive tackle there. Met him first. He's 2nd and 9.
Handoff again. I'm sorry, it's a keeper by Nieder. Nieder cuts back inside. Going to be close to that first down. What, a gain of 7, 6?
Good little pickup there by Nieder, and we're going to have a little bit of that tonight. As he's going to, as we go, he's going to get more and more carries, I would presume, here, you know. Going to need his legs a little bit more, be able to run more of our offense there. We had to battle the injuries so much in the first half.
Right.
His opportunities kind of took a back seat, but they're starting to build up.
Chambers bouncing off some tackles. He's going to be close, but I think he's going to be short of that first down.
Yeah, looks like he's about a yard short, and I'm going to say we go for it here.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it here.
You got to gain a little momentum. Now, I would not be shocked if you didn't see a timeout maybe.
Right.
You know, if you could see one here. Cats, though, looks like we're going to give it a go here, and I like the call. I like the aggressiveness of it. You got to feel like you can get a yard.
Yeah. You got Warren back in at fullback, and you definitely like your chances with him back there. HD goes in motion, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah,
Hunter Warren, he's going to pick up about 7, 8 yards there on that carry.
Yeah, that's a great job by Warren. Just lowers his shoulder and busts through into that next level. Almost took one even further there. Just that last guy wrapped him up just enough to bring him down. That's going to get the ball over to midfield, though. We're down to the 42-yard line here. Booneville got a fresh set of downs.
First down brought to you by Crowley City Service. Toss to HD over here on the right-hand side. HD's got a little room.
Yeah, that's a good run.
Hey, what, 5 yards, 4 yards on that carry? You like that play right there.
Yeah, I mean, you get 4 yards a pop, you're going to sustain your drive, have that long drive that we talked about just a moment ago.
Right.
And then you're going to end. You're always going to have enough to pick up the first down if you can get 4 a pop.
Dromer's going to be your right halfback. HD, your left halfback. Halpayne is your receiver on the left. Hubbles your tight end over here on the right-hand side. We got to talk to Halpayne for the coaches show, Union Bank coaches show this past week, and just everything he's kind of overcome and what his senior year has been like. Keeper by Nieder right over here. Rhett Nieder's across midfield. Hey, and then you got like a good, 10, 9 yards there on that carry.
Yeah, good little pick up there. Crosses the ball. Gets it across midfield to the Tiger 44. Now the Cats are on the move. Exactly what we need. This, like we said a second ago, that long drive. End it with a Bearcat touchdown here, and all of a sudden you've got some momentum, and you're back in this ball game.
We'll give a shout-out to Shelter Insurance Agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker, proud sponsors of the live stream and BoonevilleBearcats.com. Hunter Warren up the middle. He's going to get, 3 yards there on that carry?
Ryan Turner on the stop.
Looks like they're going to mark him at about 2.
Okay.
So 2nd and 8 now. We're underneath the 6-minute mark in tonight's opening quarter here. Ball at the 42.
Give a shout out to Uncle Bob and Trish and Adeline. They're watching all the little trick-or-treaters out there. Hope everyone's having a good Halloween. HD goes in motion. Needed looking to the sideline. 5:43 left to go here in the first quarter. 12 seconds on that play clock. Needed under center. Here's a snap. Warren right up the middle. Hunter Warren turning them legs of his. He's going to get down to the 36-yard line.
Hunter Warren on the carry, loss of Webb on the start, 5-yard gain.
Looks like a gain of about 5 on that play. He's going to get us into 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and, we'll call it 3rd and 3, I guess. That math don't really add up, but
yeah.
That's what we've got it marked at.
Dromer goes in motion.
Got a little quick move in there, and that's shooting yourself in the foot. Got to limit that right there. That's going to back it up 5, makes that 3rd and 3 turn into a 3rd and 8, and that kind of changes your philosophy here on this play, or on this play call.
We got that guy subbing out for the Tigers. 5:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Hal Plain splitting out here to the right-hand side. Hubbles your tight end on the right. Niedert's your quarterback. Dromer is your right halfback. HD's your left halfback. Warren is your fullback. Niedert under center here. And it's going to be a keeper by your quarterback, Rhett Niedert, up the middle. Jumps over some guys.
Makes it possible now.
Yeah.
He's not going to have enough for it, but it's a 6-yard pickup. You got 2 yards to get here. This is a big play for both sides of the ball.
You're going to have Cutler Haller coming into the game for you Cats. Brody Chambers.
See what the Cats dial up again. Could be a timeout situation here. Like to see maybe a hard count and the timeout called. We'll see what they elect to do. May not need it. May know exactly what they're doing here.
Dead T formation here. He's going to hand off to Hunter Warren, left-hand side. Hunter Warren's got some room.
Yeah, that's
dimes forward. He's going to have that first down.
Yeah, that's a good job by Warren. Kind of a stumble out the gates there for Niedert. Got his feet tangled up, able to get the ball into Hunter Warren's gut there, and he's able to pick up plenty of yards. That ball's going to be placed at the 32 now. Fresh set.
Give a shout out to the left side of that line. Hicks and Haller and Barber over there. Going to be a handoff to HD, right-hand side. Daniels gets down to about the 25. We'll see if they mark it at the 25 to 26.
HD right up the middle. You don't get a lot of that play call. No. Usually try to keep him speeding around everybody along the edges, but takes it down the throat right there.
Following his blockers in front of him, he's going to get maybe back to that line of scrimmage there.
They're going to give him a 2-yard pickup there. So 3rd and 2 now. 3:02 remaining in the quarter.
Dead T formation here for your Cats. Head off Hunter Warren, left-hand side, and he's met, turning the legs. It's going to be close.
That's that same play we ran on 4th down just a moment ago. Charleston sniffed that one out. They're going to give him about a yard on that, and again, big 4th down play. Deep into 4-down territory here.
Dromer is going to come into the game for your Cats at your right halfback. Hal Plains splits back out to the right. 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. 4th and 1. Going to be a handoff. Hunter Warren's up the middle. He's going to have it plus 2.
Gunnar Schmaltz on the stop. Warren on the carry to be a 30-yard gain. Be a first down and 10. Booneville ball at the 21-yard line.
2:10 left to go here in the first quarter, and you got to like what the Cats are running this clock down and just doing what they do.
Yeah,
right
I mean, it's you need to cap it off with a score at the end, but doing what we planned the whole night is Teir takes one down the left, ball comes out, Booneville's able to fall on top of it there.
We'll say Barber getting on top of that, right place, right time.
Yeah, bounced right into his hands there. That was Matthew Curtis that punched that thing out. Just a yard of gain. Well, I'll get there in a minute.
Yeah,
gain of a yard on that play. So it's the first time Booneville's really been stopped on that first down setup. We've been doing a good job of 4, 5, 6 yards. Charleston does a good job there.
Handoff. I'm sorry, Neidert on the keeper up the middle. Rhett Neidert. Nice little pickup there. Gets down to the, 14?
Yeah, they're going to place him at about the 14, 13-yard line there. 3rd and 2 now, so that would have been, I guess, a 7-yard pickup there.
I want to give a shout out to Bricktown Barbershop and Bricktown Aesthetics. Let Kevin, sorry, Evan. Thinking about
the new
Carrie
guy.
And Evan, the new guy. Go check Evan's new guy, Kevin, out down there. Hunter Warren, left-hand side.
Yeah, plenty.
Pick up that first down.
Good job by Warren. He's going to cross the 10 down to the 9. There's a chance that might be the last play of the possession of the quarter. Booneville doesn't have to snap it.
Right.
Whenever they do snap it, we're going to have a 1st and goal situation. It looks like we're going to go ahead and go to the go to the end of the quarter here. So clock's going to have to tick away. 15 seconds remaining, but it looks like the Cats are going to be trailing Charleston 7-0 when we get back. And Booneville, though, knocking on the door here with an opportunity. Got to pick up one more first down here, and you'll be on the board.
We'll take a little break and be right back. Break's going to be brought to you by Bricktown Barbershop. Offering traditional haircuts, fades, and traditional hot towel shaves. Stop on by 149 North Broadway Avenue in Booneville. Let Evan take care of you. You can book at evanthebarber.com. Carrie's right next door. Hey, she's been in the beauty and skincare business over 20 years, offering plasma treatments, microneedling, permanent eyeliner, and lipstick tattoo at 147 North Broadway. Swing on by. Do an awesome job, awesome people. Check out their new paint job done by Mitchell Painting. Done some phenomenal work. Also painted open homos and the retail. I always go blank on it. Mountain Vista, I believe. They're on the corner. So give a shout out to them real quick. And we'll step away, try to find some scores. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. And we're back here in Charleston, Arkansas. Try to get some scores for you folks real quick. Started the second quarter. The Tigers are up 7-0 over your Cats. 1st and goal from the 9 for your Cats. Going to have tight set here for your Cats. Going to have a strong power eye ride, I guess you could say. Handoff up the middle. Hunter Warren. Oh, yeah. He's going to pick up an 8 there.
Yeah, 8-yard pickup. Gives Cats a good opportunity here. Got 3 plays to get a yard. Got to make sure our timing's right here. We don't fire off a little too quick.
Right.
You don't want to put yourself in a rough spot here. 2nd goal from the 1. Get a great opportunity.
Cats changing the play. 18 seconds on that play clock. Neidert under center. Snap, hand off to HD right-hand side, and he's in from 1 yard out. Comes at the 11:23 mark. Makes it 7-6. That's going to bring on Oliver Loaiza to do the kicking for your Cats.
Good long drive sustained right there for the Cats. Exactly what we had said earlier was the big plan. Playing our game. Now we're an extra point kick away here from tying it up. And then the defense gets come on with a little more fair of a shot here.
Yeah.
See if they can hold Charleston out as Loaiza's kick is up and splits the upright. So that's going to get the score to 7-7 with 11:23 left in the opening half.
We'll take a little break and bear back. Break's going to be brought to you by Wiggins Ace Hardware. Let Clay and Grant take care of you for that hunting to-do list. You're watching Bearcat football.
You just had to trust me up there. Let me in for free.
Yeah, talking about our cell service over here, folks. So finally got it. You need the charger? Okay. I'm a goober and left the charger in the truck.
Oh, we're going to have a Poto situation
again.
Everybody will be scrambling.
Here's Loaiza's kick. Fielded at the 15-yard line. And,
arm
tackling, and he's going to head down the sideline. He got Swin in pursuit, and he's going to take this. Touchdown, 85 yards.
Golly.
That was number 3, Bryson Webbing. Cats just trying to do some arm tackling over here, and
yeah, well, we had him hit around the 25-yard line right there, and just instead of getting a hold of him with our full body, we tried to just bring him down with a hand, and that's not going to be enough with some speed like that.
Right.
Blows right through it, and they're all the way down on the other end, kicking an extra point. Cats going to have to match it on offense on their end.
Snap, good, holds up, and it is good. So 14-7 is your score. 11:09 left to go here in the first half. We'll take a little break. I'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Breaks brought to you by Doris Davis Tax Office. Let Trish and the crew take care of you. And we're back after the 85-yard return by Webbing. And for a second, I thought he was going to line up for an onside kick. Do we see one? Do we see a squib pick? Or are you just going to kick it deep? I mean, the kid's got a leg.
He's got a leg. I think they'd probably just kick it deep here. We'll see.
Going to kick it high.
Up underneath it.
And good job by Montalvo letting it go out of bounds.
Good job by Montalvo. That's going to bring out a flag and going to help our field position here.
Do have some scores. Prescott's up 7-0 over Smackover. That's like this game for seeding second place in the 3A7.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Walnut Ridge, holy cow, 36-0 over Harrisburg in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. Walnut Ridge trying to get a second seed in the 3A3.
Well, that'll help.
And that's going to help them right there. Ozark's up 12-0 early in the first over Lamar. And then Dardanelle's up 14-0 over Pottsville. And Mansfield has scored. It's 8-0 Mansfield over Greenland. HD is your left halfback. Drummer goes in motion. And hand off to Chambers.
Ryan Turner on the stop.
Ryan Turner was the first one there, but Lawson Webb's the one that ends up sticking him and bringing him down for Charleston. Brody on the carry. I don't know. What did we get, about a yard on that?
Maybe a yard and a half, if that.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 now. Plenty of time on the clock, 10:40. I think the Cats would be okay with taking up all of it.
I was going to say, I think the Cats would be all right. Yeah, like you said, just running it down.
They're using up a lot of it anyhow.
Neidert under center. HD goes in motion. Going to be a keeper by Neidert. He's going to get 2 yards there on that carry.
Not a lot. So.
No.
The Schmaltz brothers down here, Gunner and Finn, were both in on that tackle, able to bring him down. Gain of a yard, I guess, is where they're going to end up spotting him here.
That's where they spotting him. Looking down here at the
3rd and 8 now.
Duke's got the thing. It's a little closer to 3rd and 7, but it'll be all right. HD goes in motion. Looking to draw the Tigers off sides here. Give a shout out to Daniel and the crew at El Patomo's Mexican Restaurant, serving Booneville since 2003. Craving some fajitas or some nachos, swing on by, let them take care of you. Cats hurry to the line, and it's going to be a pitch over here to Dromer, left-hand side. Connor Dromer.
If he goes.
I was going to say a little hezzy step.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Good job by Dromer. I think he got just enough here.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
They're going to give it to him, put him right on the spot to gain.
That was Dromer's first carry of the game.
It was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly what we needed, and that's going to pick it up there, give us a fresh set of downs. The ball's now at midfield. Bearcat 45.
Give a shout out to Black Dog. Let James and them take care of you down there at Black Dog. Open every weekday, 11 to 2-ish. Making some handicraft burgers. Pretty good food down there. Swing on by, let them take care of you. Proud sponsors of our Hit of the Game. Neidert on the keeper, left-hand side. Rhett Neidert. Nice little pump by Neidert, holding on to that ball with 2 hands.
Good job by
Pick
Neidert.
up of what? 8, maybe? See where they spotted.
Yeah, I think it was about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
We'll see where they end up putting it there. Looks like about an 8-yard pickup. 9-yard. Well, now back to 8.
Back to 8. I was going to say where he was 9. But
yeah. Either way, that'll be all right. That's a good little 8-yard pickup there by Neidert. Good little pop delivered on both guys there, the defender and Neidert. Kind of just stood each other up.
I was going to say they stood each other up there, yeah. Going to have Meeker split out here to the left with Hal Payne and Dromer. Chambers is your fullback. Neidert up under center. And Brody Chambers is going to pick up the first down, gain of 3. I think I said Neidert split out to the left. It's Meeker. I mean, if Neidert can split out and quarterback, that's pretty cool, I guess.
That's quick. It's moving. Good little 3-yard pickup there by Chambers. Ball's now across midfield. Already was, but thought I'd let you guys know.
Hey, there you go. First down brought to you by Crowley City Service, doing tires, brakes, oil changes, and more. Swing on by First Street, let them take care of you. Sadler Miller splits out to the right. Chambers is still your fullback. HD going in motion. And keeper by Neidert.
Yeah, he was in pursuit from the backside there. Somebody missed a block and unable to do much anything. He's going to go back a yard. 2nd and 11 now from the 45.
Going to have Cutler Haller coming into the game. Sadler Miller split out here to the right. Backfield still the same with your Cats. And it's going to be a handoff to Chambers up the middle. Nice pickup of, what, 6 yards?
Yeah, good pickup. Gets us back in a manageable spot now. 3rd and 6 coming up after the 5-yard pickup. 4-down territory here, most likely.
All right, let's see here. Cats taking their time. 16 seconds on that play clock. Handoff to Chambers up the middle. Brody. Nice run. Pickup of 5. It's going to be close, maybe 6.
Oh, I think he's beyond
or is it 7? Okay.
He's beyond it there. That's going to be enough. That's a good job by that defense, or that offensive front lines there. Finally starting to open up some gaps there. Those 3 4-yard pickups have turned into a couple more.
Yeah. Warren's back in at fullback now for your Cats. Dromer's your right and halfback. HD goes in motion. Warren with the handoff on the right-hand side. 2 yards maybe?
Yep, they're going to mark him at 2.
See if I can give you folks some scores real quick. Brought to you by Mitchell Painting. My phone will load. And everything that I had is gone now.
Yeah, this signal up here is rough.
Yeah. All right. While that's loading, going down to Reed's Hometown Barbecue, proud sponsors of the Bearcats and the Bearcat timeout, as Nieder gets the carry there for around, 2, maybe 3 yards?
Couldn't tell what number that was. Got a hold of Nieder and help bring him the right direction right there.
Hunter Warren.
Isaac. Got his hands on him.
Oh. Down to 5:33 left to go here in the first half. Isaac, what are you thinking so far?
Me neither. Looks like we may elect to take a timeout right here. Give everybody a little breather. Make sure we've got the right play call in. 3rd and 5 going to be coming up after the timeout. We have about 5:10, 5:11 maybe left in the quarter.
Timeout's going to be brought to you by Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Let Steve and the crew take care of you. Hey, they're open tomorrow. Want some bird ends? Swing on by. Ribs, smoked chicken, brisket, pulled pork. Hey, they even got some cheesecake. Swing on by. And we'll be right back after this timeout. Brought to you by Reed's Hometown Barbecue. And we're back here at Tiger Stadium, Alumni Field. Give a shout out to some more sponsors here for your Cats and the BoonevilleBearcats.com. Booneville, a good hometown, Mayor Edgar Baker. Patriot Utilities. Looks like we got Lathan Schaefer coming in here for your Cats. Gonna have everybody in tight.
Big 3rd down play here. You don't have to get it all, but you want to make the 4th down play manageable.
Right.
Of course, we would take it all if possible.
And hand off to HD, right-hand side. HD.
He may have got it.
He's going to say close. He's going to be close.
Gain of 4. They're going to mark him about a yard short. Of course, we've got it more manageable now. So
right.
Got a big play coming up. Booneville, this is probably their 3rd or 4th down attempt already.
Yeah.
You got to dial up whatever you think your best 1-yard play is, because that 1 yard's an important one.
Gonna be a top formation here for you Cats. Gonna have a strong out formation here. Hand off to Brody Chambers. Yeah, he's gonna fight for it, and he's got it by at least 2.
Yeah, that's a good job by Chambers going that right side, getting a little airborne there at the end. That's a big play call right there, an important one, and to see him give it to Brody Chambers right there shows you the faith that they've
got
continued to gain in him.
Phone finally loaded, folks. Scores brought to you by Mitchell Painting. Carlisle's up 2-0 over England. That's a 2A game. Warren, maybe 1, if anything.
About a yard there. That was Zane Donberger, number 54, senior for Charleston.
Second down and 9.
Nose guard able to bring him down.
Let's see. Rosin's up 6-0 over Fordyce. Rosin, if they want to make the playoffs, they got to win out and hope some other things happen. 3A8, you got like 4 teams at 2 and 3 in conference battling for that 5th spot. 5th and 4th spot there. Going to have Drummer going to motion. Going to be a keeper. Nice move. Not enough on that pickup, though. Pickup of what, 2? There on that
yard,
maybe a yard.
Maybe 2. Looks like they're going to mark him about a yard. So good job by him just to make something out of it. Wasn't a lot of room to work right there.
Right.
Only a yard is going to bring up a 3rd and 8 now. Going to have to get a chunk of them right here to have a lot of confidence in your next play.
Dumas is up 8-0 over McGee. Halpane splits out to the right. HD goes in motion. Cats looking to the sideline at 2:45 left to go here in the first half. Like Jake said, big 3rd down play here for your Cats. Warren's your fullback. HD goes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper by Niedert. Niedert!
Well, that's a good job by Niedert to
Yeah.
get something out of that because it just didn't really look like it was going to work there at the beginning of it, but he was able to fall forward for a couple extra yards. And now, once again, here we are, 4th down, big 4th and 2 coming up. This will be another time you may see a Bearcat timeout.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let this thing continue to tick down all the way to the 1 second mark on the play clock. And if it don't go in your favor, you really limit the amount of time Charleston will have. Booneville has yet to have a defensive possession outside of the one that they were, didn't really give themselves a good opportunity there, turning it over at the 25. Other than that, Booneville's defense has not been on the field, so hadn't got a lot to. I guess if you want to limit Charleston's offense, you just don't let them get out there.
Don't let them get out there, right? Yeah. Cats take a timeout. It's going to be brought to you by Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Hey, you're craving some of that barbecue, smoked brisket, pulled pork, swing on by. They'll be open tomorrow until 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. You got 21 minutes before they close. You better hurry.
They're going to be disappointed in you when you show up about 3 minutes and say, yeah, I'll take a horseshoe.
Yeah, exactly.
But I bet they wouldn't turn you away.
They probably wouldn't turn you away. We'll thank some more sponsors real quick for the live stream. Mascot Media, Hoghead Roofing, and Casey's General Store. Booneville Family Dental, keeping the bite in the Bearcat.
Yes. Hadn't had enough of the old keeping the bite in the Bearcat.
I was going to say.
Saying this year. One of my favorites.
Big 4th down play here. 4th and 2 from the 13. 1:47 left to go here in the first half. Dead T formation here for your Cats. You got Wilson, Chambers, and Warren in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hunter Warren. And
I don't think he got it.
He's going to be
just too much pressure.
Yeah.
Unable to do it. Now, you've got 1:44, and you've got to do what you can to keep them out of the end zone.
Right.
Charleston's going to get the ball to start the second half. So you want to limit the damage here. And in order to do that, you need to come away with a stop.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see what the Cats can do here with 1:44 left to go here in the first half. We have twins to each side. Smithson to the right of Little. Just the Tigers' second offensive possession of the game. Got a man going in motion. Little looking, rolling to his right. He's got a man open and incomplete.
That was number 25. That was Deegan Todd. He was one of our guys to look out for. He's caught a lot of passes this year.
Yeah.
19 of them for 428 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Dang.
So he's somebody that Little looks to
fairly
often here. And right there, he had him open, but just overthrew him a hair.
I have trips over here to the right. Hand off to Smithson up the middle. And Cats trying to arm tackle again. Finally wrap him up. He's going to probably pick up that first down.
It's going to be close. Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him just a yard past it. About 10.5-yard pickup there is going to be enough for the first down. 1:28 remaining in the half.
I think that was Wilson and maybe Montalvo on the stop for your Cats. Going to have trips to the right, one to the left. Smithson to the right of Little. Little's rolling to his right. Looking, and he's just going to take off as the pocket breaks down and makes some guys miss. What a move by Little. And Parker Smith and HD on the stop.
Another Charleston Tiger first down.
Had him hit, but I told you in the pregame, he's shifty.
Yeah.
He's going to be hard to get a hold of. Heck of an athlete. Right there, he picks it up with his legs. 50 seconds remaining.
Trips to the left. Little looking over here to his right. And, ooh, incomplete intended for, I believe that's Maddox Terry.
Yeah, Maddox Terry. He was the leading receiver, I believe.
Looks like Gayona's out there, number 0 for the Tigers.
28 catches on the season for Terry. That wasn't one of them. Falls incomplete. Overthrew him. Just a flick of the wrist, though, with Little.
Going to be handoff Smithson up the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the Cats front right
say,
there, defensive front.
Mayo there on the stop for your Cats.
No gain on the play. Clock's still ticking. Thought you may see a timeout call right there. 25 seconds. Can't get beat deep. Can't get beat deep.
Little looking to throw. And
good job by Nieder. He did.
He did.
I'm going to say he caught it. That was Gayona.
Yeah.
That game time decision, able to dress out tonight. That's going to cross the ball into midfield, into Cat territory. Only 16 seconds remaining. 17-yard pickup there with Gayona, and that was a bullet.
Yeah, it was.
Hands of Little.
Little is 2 of 4 on the night. Going to have number 3 split out here to the right. That's Wibbing, the one that returned that kickoff for a touchdown.
Wibbing's a move in from Lavaca.
Ah.
Good little athlete, good baseball player. Him and Little both.
Empty back set here. Smithson going to motion quads to the right. Little looking. Cats bring some pressure. I don't know how you don't call a. There it is.
Here come the flags.
He
got his man. I think
he just drops it
right there. It wasn't going to matter. That thing was going to come back. It's going to be a hold go against the Tigers. They're going to back it up. There's going to be about 8 seconds.
Holding on the Tigers will be a 10-yard penalty.
I wonder if they could do it again if they would have maybe taken a timeout on that little rush up the middle.
Yeah.
They've still got time to score. I mean, if you can throw chunk one deep, they've got the speed and he's got the arm. You cannot get beat deep. You've got to put emphasis on that right here. If you're on the defensive side of the ball.
I was going to say, are they going to take a timeout?
And now, you might as well now. You got 3 and you only got 8 seconds. But they could have saved probably 10, 15 seconds right there if they would have taken one.
Timeout's going to be brought to you by El Panhomo's Mexican Restaurant down there on Broadway. Let Daniel and the crew take care of you. They're fixing to close here in just a little while. But, hey, they'll be open tomorrow. They'll be open Sunday till 3. Swing on by and let them take care of you. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. All right, after that, timeout by the Tigers, brought to you by El Panhomo's Mexican Restaurant. They've got 8 seconds. You're going to have trips to the right, 2 to the left, empty back set for Little. Going to be in shotgun formation. Looking to the sideline, looking to change the play. And this is the quietest the stadium's been all night with 8 seconds on the play clock. 6. And they're going to take another timeout. Maybe they were seeing what they was going to come out in and work something else up, or
back-to-back timeout. That's illegal in the NFL.
I was going to say, yeah.
Timeout
Either it's illegal in the NFL or I just made that up.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think it is. College also, I believe.
I was going to say college is, yeah.
I'm sure Arkansas has tried to do it one time in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, maybe. Timeout's going to be brought to you by El Panhomo's Mexican Restaurant. Hey, some pretty good food, pretty good people down there. Daniel, let them take care of you down there.
Cats got to come away with a big stop right here. If you can keep them out, holding the 14, you've got to feel fortunate because you had a turnover down there inside the 30-yard line down the 25. You let them return one for a kickoff down this sideline here, down your own sideline for a touchdown.
Yeah.
You can hold them out right here. Feel lucky that you're down just a score, and then you can go to the drawing board, draw something up at the half. Maybe you can get a big stop and get right back in this game. But it's these next 8 seconds are going to be huge.
Right.
Can't get beat over the top. And you got to force them inside too.
Yeah.
Once the completion happens, if it's something short, you got to keep them on the inside, keep them in the field of play, give yourself more opportunity.
Trips here to the right, 2 to the left. Little's looking to the sideline again. Changing it up maybe a little. Got Matavo deep. Smithson going in motion. Little's looking to throw, and that's going to say
he's going to run out.
Yeah.
That took about half the clock. Good completion. Gets it into an opportunity. If you wanted to chunk one deep here, you could.
Right, that's what?
44-yard line, 13-yard pickup. It felt like more than that.
I was going to say it felt like a lot more than that.
Just a 13-yard pickup. And we still got 2nd and 7 after that holding penalty earlier.
Ball's on the 44-yard line. Got trips to the right. Smithson going in motion here for the Tigers. Little's looking to throw. Cats bring pressure. Steps up and.
That's fine right there.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
job.
take it
Hold
right
on
there. And
hold on to him,
boys.
There you go.
Hunter Warren and Clint Osborne on the stop. And that's going to be your final play. Pick up a 4 for Little.
Again, you got to feel good going into halftime. Or not necessarily good, but you got to feel fortunate to only be down a score after the 2 blunders there.
Yeah.
It's a good job by the Cats defense there, holding them out at the end and giving them an opportunity here to stay in this ball game. Charleston's going to get the ball to start that second half. So this is a big next possession we're getting ready for.
Definitely so. We'll step aside and let you folks enjoy your Shelter Insurance halftime show brought to you by Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker, 2024 Agent of the Year. Proud sponsors of the live stream at BoonevilleBearcats.com. Give a quick shout out real quick to Harley Sorey and the family. They're watching to say, "Go Cats, go," yelling and hollering for the Cats. We'll be right back.
was scared. Right there out on that 50-yard line.
See, the band member of the week are the band helpers. This week we honor our incredible band helpers, the dedicated beginning and intermediate band students who join forces with our Bearcat marching band to keep things running smoothly. They help with equipment, assist with uniforms, and some even lend their musical talents in the stands. These students have been reliable, hardworking, and absolutely essential to our band's success. The future is shining bright with these outstanding group of up-and-coming Bearcats. Our helpers are Jackson Kane, Easton Canada, Ember Ann Clifford, Briley Hubble, Liam Irby, Robin McAllister, Braylee McGrath, Milo Means, Aaron Thornburg, and Alexa Young. Band member of the week, the band helpers. There.
And we're back.
Yep.
All right, so Booneville is going to kick the ball off to start the second half of tonight's game.
That's us.
Okay, so Charleston's got a 14-7 lead over the Cats, about to get this second half kickoff. Charleston's offense, only 77 total yards of offense, 35 through the air, 42 on the ground, but they only really had the one full possession.
Right.
They got the turnover down on the 25, able to punch one in just a couple plays. So not a lot to look at there on the offensive side. Little had 3 completions for those 35 yards. Smithson led them on the ground as the opening kickoff is back. It's going to be fielded and brought back, finally drugged down around the 30, about 34, 35 yard line where they're going to take over. So we talked a little bit about it. You got to feel fortunate that you've got an opportunity to still be in this game with the 2 big, mistakes or errors, whatever you want to call them there on the in the first half over on this side of the field. But you got to, the first things first, you got to get a big stop right here.
Yeah.
And get yourself back in this ball game.
Little throwing is going to be caught. I believe that's Teir.
Pass complete to number 25, Deegan Todd.
Oh, Todd, I'm sorry.
7 yards on
7-yard
reception.
pickup from
Second
Little
down
to
and
Todd
3.
there. 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball's across the 40 down at the 42-yard line. Cats are in the ball game. 14-7 down a score. Big takeaway would be big.
Give a shout out to Joe Smith watching from Blytheville, Arkansas. Says go Cats go. Trips to the left over here. Smithson up the middle. Lathan Schaefer on the stop.
It's going to be enough for Charleston Tiger first down. That's a gain of about 6 yards on the play.
Schaefer, he had 9 tackles last week for you Cats. Heck of a game for the sophomore. He's only got around 14, 15 tackles of the year. Now, he missed most of the first half of the year with the injury.
Yeah, he was dealing injury before we even got started this year. Ball's going to be passed over to the sideline, completed. That's going to be to Teir, pickup of about 6 yards on the play.
6-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 4.
He's going to cross the ball into Cat territory down at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Let's see here. I'll look here in a second. We have quads over here to the left, one to the right. Little's looking to the sideline here. Smithson going in motion. Little Cats bringing some pressure here. Steps up the middle. Good job. Was that Cutler Haller with the sack?
Cutler Haller gets him by the ankle and drags him down. It's going to be a loss of about 5. That was big, exactly what the Cats needed. Gets it back over into Tiger territory at the 49-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play is going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Smithson's going to be to the left a little. You have trips over here to the left, one to the right for the Tigers. 10:40 left to go here in the 3rd. And Little's looking over here to the left. Good coverage here by your Cats. Hunter Warren
with
the sack.
They're going to, originally they didn't call him down. Either way, he's going to be dropped for a loss, whether it was the first or the second one.
See where they're
going to end up marking him down. And that's going to bring in the punt team.
That's a loss of another, 5, 6,
yeah.
I think, actually.
So step 1 complete. You got to get a big stop. Cats get pressure, doing a good job in the secondary, covering up all his available options. Cats are going to look to get the ball back here with a chance to go down and tie this game up.
Maddox Teir to do the punting for the Tigers. HD's back deep for your Cats. Snap, low snap.
Punted away right at him.
Yeah. See what HD can do here. Sheds a tackle. HD doing a little
down.
Yeah.
We got a couple of flags thrown here. Got flags and hats and somebody's sock, I think.
Oh, man.
On the return.
Was HD Hayden Daniel on the return. We'll have to get all this sorted out. Well, I bet that old official threw his hat and realized it's cold out here. His ears are getting cold now. Got a good head of hair at least.
Take this time to thank the sponsors for the live stream real quick. Give a shout out to Mizell's Barbershop, an old-fashioned service with the modern-day style. Hey, Court does a fantastic job. He's located at 6 Village Loop, just behind Doris Davis Tax Office down there underneath the hill. He's open tomorrow until noon, so swing on by. Give a shout out to Frankie and Cynthia from Shigley Creations. They do hats, koozies, freshies, and keychains and more. Check them out on Facebook, and they're also at the Mercantile on Main. And Susan's Flowers and Gifts, making your loved one's day a special day, over at the Rustic Place by Sonic.
All right, had a block below the waist. We had 3 flags thrown and 1 penalty call. Block below the waist.
All right.
So that's going to back it on up. We'll see where they end up spotting it here. Looks like right around.
So we had 10-yard penalty. The first down and 10, Booneville
ball on the 12-yard line. So the Cats offense coming out for their first possession of the quarter here.
So Coach Crowley's talking to the ref, trying to discuss some stuff. I can't talk.
I knew what you meant.
I guess as long as you did, that's all right.
Translation. Play ball.
Yep.
All right, so the Cats, like I just said, got that first possession of the third quarter coming up right here with the chance to go down the field and match it. Had 2 long sustained drives, one in and a touchdown, the other in and deep into our own territory on a failed 4th down conversion attempt.
5 seconds on that play clock as Nieder comes under center. Drummer goes in motion. Keeper by Nieder, left-hand side. What, maybe 2 yards there on that carry?
Lucas Burleson and Matthew Curtis on the stop.
It was Lucas Burleson, Matthew Curtis in to make the stop. 2-yard pickups where they're going to officially mark him off the legs of quarterback Rhett Nieder there. So 2nd and 8 now.
Halpane split in tight for you Cats. Warren's your fullback. Drummer goes in motion. Hand off to Hunter Warren up the middle.
Yeah,
Hunter Warren
good
got
job.
the first down brought to you by Crowley City Service, and he's almost broke that one.
Yeah, that was the first time he's really had running room. He's fought for a lot of yards, but that was the first time he had a lot of real estate ahead of him as he went. Ends up a 14-yard pickup. Plenty for the first down. We got us a fresh set here, and Booneville's on the move.
HD goes in motion, gets the toss on the right-hand side. He's got some blocks. Oh, stretching. He's going to be close to that first down, maybe a yard short.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a total of 9 there. It was Deegan Todd, I believe, was the first one there. So 2nd and 1 is a good little run right there by HD. Keeps this drive moving the right direction here.
Handoff, Hunter Warren up the middle. Hunter Warren's got the first down. Throws a stiff arm, carries a man. Cats are wanting a face mask, and I agree. Pulling a man with him all the way down to midfield. First down brought to you by Crowley City Service.
Didn't get the flag, but we did get the first down right there. Everybody over here seems to think it was a face mask. Not the guy with the flag, though.
He did not,
He didn't see it. He didn't call it. So that's going to no penalty, but plenty for the first down. That's back-to-back carries by Hunter Warren, where he's had a lot of room to go.
And why not? Ooh, yeah.
Dangerous right there. Kind of got a little airborne. Loose with the ball. Got to hold on to that thing tight. Gain of 3 on the play is going to cross us into Tiger territory. Ball's at the 47-yard line.
I was going to say, I realized I missed all of Niedert's carry, so at the half, your Cats had 134.
I knew it felt like we had a lot more than that, but I was trusting you. Just going the length of the field twice.
Hunter Warren with the carry.
Not a lot of room to work there.
No.
Gain of a yard at most there. Still moving the right direction. Got 2 yards to pick up 6 at this point. 3rd and 6 coming up. Need to get a good chunk of them right here.
Definitely so. Give a shout out real quick to Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker, proud sponsors of the live stream and BoonevilleBearcats.com, our band member of the week in the halftime show. Rockland Industries, people who make it right. Drummer goes in motion. Niedert on the keeper. Niedert able to get out of a tackle, but
yeah, just a yard on the play is all he's going to have. So promising drive for the Cats has met its first little hiccup here. As we're going to have a big 5-yard play. Whatever you think you can get 5 on, it needs to be this one. Cats are going to go for it. Even though we're halfway through the 3rd quarter, you're fighting the time already, it feels like, as long as Booneville's drives have been sustaining. So you want to make sure we're getting all we can here. We're going to take the gamble, and I like the call.
Halpayne in tight for your Cats. Dromer goes in motion. HD does. HD gets the toss. Daniel throws a stiff arms, got the first down to the 35, got a flag.
And then we got a horse collar most likely coming in there at the end.
Got a face mask.
We'll see what the flag is. It's either going to go against Charleston or be picked up. It was definitely not. I know exactly what he saw, but we're going to have a discussion of exactly where the hand placement was. And they're going to mark it off. That's going to be a big pickup by Hayden Daniel, and then tack on a few more there at the end. Is going to get the Cats deep into Tiger territory with 5:13 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Booneville down to the 20.
I want to give a shout out real quick to Billy Hayward, watching and listening, and wants to wish the 3rd and 4th grade team good luck tomorrow on their championship game. They are playing at Paris against, is it Charleston? I don't remember. Billy, tell me if I'm wrong, please, sir. Thank you. Hunter Warren there on the carry.
Looks like a gain of 3, maybe 4 by the time it's all said and done down there. Yeah, they're going to give him 4. So,
Isaac, you had some scores at the half, brought to you by Mitchell's Painting. Salem was up. Was it 6-0?
6-0 over
Mayflower. Fordyce and Roslyn was tied at 6, right at half. 2 big games there. What were some of the others, Isaac?
McGee was over Dumas 30-8. Salem has extended their lead to 12-0 over Mayflower.
Niedert on the keeper. Rhett dives forward.
I believe the Fordyce score had changed as well. Fordyce has went up 14-6 over Rising. That was a must-win game for Rising if they're going to see their season continue. Fordyce, most likely the 2nd-round matchup of the winner of tonight's ball game here in Charleston.
Yeah. HD goes in motion. Hunter Warren up the middle, hanging on to the ball as they try to go for it. He's going to be close to that first down, if not.
He should be across it. He only had to get to the 10. 4-yard pickup, 5-yard pickup. It's going to go down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from there.
First down is brought to you by Crowley City Service. I hadn't done this yet. We'll give a shout out to Anchor Realty Group and agent Carly King. I'm sorry, Carly, being a proud sponsor of our players of the game. They're located at 1211 East Walnut Street in Paris. Handoff, Hunter Warren again, running over some fellas.
Yeah, good job by Warren. Ball was, by the end, backed up a yard, spot at the 9-yard line. So that was a 4-yard pickup. Second goal from the 5 as the clock ticks under the 3-minute mark. Booneville doing what it does best, running the rock, looking to capitalize on a long sustained drive that started because of a defensive effort.
Yeah, had a couple sacks on that defensive effort, as well as Hunter Warren up the middle. Picks up of 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it.
Looks like they're going to get it down to the 3, so gain of 2, 3rd and goal from the 3 now. 2 plays to get 3 yards.
2:18 left to go here in the third quarter. Give a shout out to Union Bank, proud sponsors of our coaches show and our shout out thread. And proud sponsors of the app and the website and the live stream. Black Dog, proud sponsors of our hit of the game. Warren up the middle.
Oh, he got nowhere to go. The play's blown up. I don't think that's going to be no gain on the play. So now, again,
well, they gave him
they gave him a yard on the play. So, again, said it several times tonight. Big 4th down play coming up for the Cats. This one, biggest of the night.
Yeah.
2 yards separates you from having an opportunity to kick it to tie this thing up. Charleston looking to hold them out. Booneville's going to like to take a timeout with 1:31. They understand the importance of this play. They're going to take timeout and try to get this thing right.
Timeout's going to be brought to you by Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Swing on by. They're open tomorrow till 8 o'clock. If you want some of them burned ends or pulled pork, let Reed's take care of you. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football.
They may not pick it up.
No. And back here, we're discussing some plays and stuff. But we'll see what they decide to do here. Going to have dead T formation here for you Cats. Wilson, Chambers, Warren, all your fullbacks are in the backfield here for you Cats. Everybody in tight. I was going to say, is it going to have a tush push? Ooh. And I think
close. They're going to mark him down at the yard line. Gain of. They marked him down.
They did, but the dude's standing with the ball in the end zone.
So they're going to mark him down a yard short. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to take over on downs. The only thing you can be pleased with here is this ball spotted at the half-yard line here. They're going to have to go the length of the field. Need a big play here by your defensive front.
Yeah. I was going to try to look at that again if the phone's not being fast enough.
Yeah, it won't be. And there went that, as that ball is going to be a 20-yard completion down to the 21-yard line. Dadgummit. Charleston's going to pick up the 1st down. That's twice now. Booneville's had a big 4th and 2 play.
Yeah.
And just unable to pick up the necessary yardage. Something that we're going to look at and remember. This game ends.
Going to have trips to the right. Smithson to the left of Little. And Little on the quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to pick up almost, 5 yards?
5-yard gain on the play.
Yeah.
It'll be a 2nd and 5.
Dadgum.
Warren maybe on the stop there for your Cats. Same formation here for the Tigers. Little's your quarterback, except this time Smithson's to the right of him. Hand off to Smithson up the middle. Seth Wilson on the stop.
Nothing doing there. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. That's probably going to be it for the third quarter. A fast quarter comes to a close. Nothing doing in it. 14-7. Both teams able to come away with a stop. And we've got 1 quarter to play as Booneville's got to find a way to stop Charleston. They're going to have a 3rd and 4 when we come back.
We'll take a little break and be right back. Break is going to be brought to you by Bricktown Barbershop and Bricktown Aesthetics. Let Carrie and Evan take care of you. You're watching Bearcat football. And back here, Tiger Stadium, Alumni Field. Tigers are up 14-7 after they stopped the Cats short or 4th and goal. Give a shout out to the Wigtons watching all the way from northeastern Pennsylvania. Trips to the left. Smithson is to the left of Little. Little's looking to the sideline. Got Teir over here on the right all by himself. There's the snap. Going to be a quarterback keeper. And hold on to him, boys. Yes, sir.
It's going to stop him short. We're going to have a decision to make if you're Charleston. It looks like they've already made it.
We'll say that was Cutler, Haller, and Hubble on the stop.
I've been really impressed with Booneville's defense the last several weeks.
Yes.
Especially these last 2 games. Mansfield, Charleston, your heavy hitters in the conference. Defense has done a good job of giving Booneville an opportunity.
Yeah.
But on the offensive side of the ball, we've had a couple issues here.
Right.
Tonight we had the turnover. We had 2 fourth and 2 situations. We were unable to get the necessary yardage.
Right.
But you're still in the ball game right here.
HD fields it at the 40. Across midfield, HD down to the 45 of the Tigers, and that's where your Cats offense will get going here.
Great starting field position. Not a better time to score a big touchdown than right now. 11-11 left in the 4th quarter here.
I was going to say.
Got an opportunity to erase all the other stuff that we've had issues with tonight with a big score right here. But it needs to start on this first set right here. This first couple plays. This offensive line's got to buckle down and let the dudes run the ball. We've got to start moving guys, pushing guys around a little bit, and giving ourselves an opportunity.
Everybody's in tight for your Cats. Chambers is in at fullback. He gets the handoff up the middle. Brody Chambers still on his feet. Breaks one off for around 6-7 yards.
Great start right there. It's going to be a gain of 7 across the 40 down to the 38.
Chambers' first carry of the second half here. Let's see. Give a shout out to Dummy Shepard, J.D. Swain watching from the metropolis of Sugar Grove, Arkansas. Chambers again on the carry. He's going to be close. Pick up at least 2 there.
Yeah, looks like they're going to give him 2. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
So 3rd and 1 here with 10:20 left to go in the game. Give a shout out. Bricktown Aesthetics. Let Carrie take care of you. I'm getting tongue-tied. She's been in the skincare business over 20 years. Visit www.skincarrie.com. Chambers up the middle for about 3 yards for the first down. Right next door is Evan. Hey, Evan does a phenomenal job as well. Bricktown Barbershop, traditional haircuts, fades, and traditional hot towel shaves. Hey, if you're a first responder, EMT, paramedic, firefighter, police officer, Evan gives a $5 discount, so swing on by. Also, this past Tuesday was First Responders Day. So if you got a first responders that's in your friend group or your family, give them a shout out. Shoot us a text or something. We'll give them a shout out for you. Dromer goes in motion, gets the toss. Dromer breaks through a tackle. Dromer. Oh!
Shoestring tackle.
I was going to say.
I don't know if he was going to score on the play, but he was going to get down inside
close.
About the 10, 15-yard line. We'll take it right there, though. That's going to be enough. About they said 10 over the loudspeaker.
He may have honestly
I think
got
that was 11, 12-yard pickup right there. I think it's 11-yard pickup.
We'll give him 11. That's only his second carry of the game.
He's had a couple of
some
good opportunities. I mean, not a lot of opportunities, but took advantage of them. Two good carries here.
Dromer's your right halfback. Daniels is your left. Daniel goes in motion. Ball
on the ground.
Gets
Neiter's
on
able to fall on top. I think he's going to gain a yard.
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to put the ball on the ground, you might as well come away with the yard there. Actually, they've moved it back to no gain on the play.
Okay.
So 2nd and 10 now coming up. Need a big push on this offensive front right here. Doesn't need to be a 3-yard gain. We got to get 5, 6, 7, 8, something big.
Sadler Miller splits out to the right with Halpane. HD goes in motion. HD gets the toss.
Oh,
nice block from Miller. Sad thing is, not a whole lot on the pickup, but that's our black dog hit of the game right
you're not going to have a harder hit than that. Gain of only 1, though, on the play, and now we're back where we've been. 3rd and long situation here. You got to get a good chunk of them, if not all of them.
I was going to say, if this is a play we pick up 3 yards, you go for it or you going to kick a field goal?
You go for it. I mean, you're running out of time.
Right, down to 7:30.
You go for it. At least I do.
Cats are going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be their 2nd timeout. So by taking that, you're not going to be able to stop the clock here in a little while. You're going to need to score on this possession to give yourself the best opportunity. So see the Cats do just that there as they're going to get in here, talk it through. We're going to figure out exactly what we're doing. Got a big play coming up. The 3rd down play right here is going to be huge because it's going to really dictate what you can do offensively.
Yeah.
It's you've got your short yardage, your mid yard. It really limits your playbook and what you can do when you've got a 4th and long. Especially being a team that doesn't throw the ball a lot, keep it on the ground, get you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Timeout's brought to you by Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Stop on by, let Steve and the barbecue crew take care of you. Crowley City Service does tires, brakes, shocks, oil changes, and wiper replacements located at 7 East 1st Street. Wiggins Ace Hardware, let Clay and Grant take care of you for that honey to-do list. Like Jake said, big 3rd down play, 3rd and 9 from the 23, 7:23 left in the game. Dromer gets the toss over here to the left-hand side. Little starter step.
Thought he was going to.
I thought he may have cut back
in, had a couple extra yards. Only going to gain just a couple there. 3-yard pickup when it's all said and done. Now you got a 4th and 6. Going to have to try to get outside somehow.
Yeah.
This will be the 3rd time the Cats have got down to the inside the 25-yard line, moving the ball well and then stalling out, getting to a 4th down. 0 for 2 at this point. Need to pick one up here.
On the play clock. Chambers up the middle.
Neiter kept it.
I
just don't think he's going to get there. Nope, he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yeah.
And that's going to be another turnover on downs. 6:30 remaining in the game. Charleston's stopped the Cats again. 14-7 remains your score. Now the defense has got to get the ball back.
Cats defense has come up big here. Last few possessions. See if we can do it again. They got twins to either side here. Little's your quarterback. Smithson is to the left of him. Snap, looking to throw. Got pressure from Howler. Throws it deep and incomplete.
Thrown behind.
There wasn't an interference call, but
no,
that's not.
That was Emiliano Gaona, limited action this season, but he's a deep ball threat.
Yeah.
That stops the clock. The incompletion, 6:25. Good news for the Cats.
Yep. Give a shout out real quick. There's Doris Davis Tax Office. Let Trish and the crew take care of you for bookkeeping, income tax preparation, and payroll services. Susan's Flowers and Gifts, making your loved one's day a special day. Same information here for the Tigers. Little is going to delayed handoff, and Parker Smith read it right.
Oh, he read it right, but he just got outside him.
Dang. I say he did get.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down there. 10-yard pickup. Going to give the Tigers a fresh set of downs. Ball's going to be placed at the 26-yard line, 6:15 remaining. Looking for one big stop, but the Cats defense has done it time and time again over the last couple weeks. Needed one big stop and was able to get it. Got to do it once more.
Got a man deep and incomplete. They're all saying he caught it and the ball's laying down back at the 47.
It shot out so hard the opposite direction. I don't think a lot of people even
realize, yeah.
Ball was just a hair low and out front of him. He had to leave his feet to get it.
Yeah.
And it's a fortunate break for the Cats because if he catches that in stride, he's going to house it.
Yeah.
Little's got a cannon, man. It
does.
Looks effortless when he flicks that thing out there. Got to get pressure. Got to get to him, make him uncomfortable.
Going to have twins to the right. Got an H-back. And it's going to be hand off to Smithson, left-hand side, actually up the middle. Oh, Cats. Daggum. The second push is going to push him close to that first down.
8-yard pickup. 8-yard pickup on the play is going to bring up a 3rd and 2 now.
Warren on the stop for your Cats.
You can hit him for a loss here or even maybe just 2.
Yeah.
Or just a yard here. You may see Charleston elect to punt this thing away. They've had success defensively all night. Cats playing from behind.
Going to have twins to the left and twins to the right. Smithson to the left of Little. Got some pressure coming here, and doggone. Gayona's caught it for a first down. Pickup of what, 6?
Good job by Gayona getting right to where he needed to be.
Gain of 5.
He had his target, and he made sure he got there. Quick little rollout to the left. Little fires a bullet in there right on line, and that's going to give Charleston more opportunity here. 1st and 10 now from the 40. Clock's ticking under the 5-minute mark now. 4:57.
Trips over here to the right, one to the left. Cats shift. There'll be a handoff to Smithson up the middle, bounces off the line, and Schaefer and Parker Smith on the stop.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Like you said, that was Lathan Schaefer. First to meet him. 4:26 remaining. Clock's continuing to tick. Charleston slowing things down.
I was going to say, you may start seeing them just take their time.
Yeah.
One or two more run plays, short curl routes. I say short curl routes, and they all run deep.
It was the right call. Gaona had it right in his hands. Takes his eye off of it and looking to get upfield. well-thrown ball is dropped. 3rd and 7 now. Stops the clock at 4:07.
Schaefer comes out as Mayo comes in for him. 4:07, 3rd and 7. Big third down play right here, fellas.
So if you're Charleston, you got 2 options here. You can keep it on the ground, see if you can get up a chunk yardage here. If I'm them, I'm throwing something quick.
Yes.
Rolling them out, throwing something quick here. Keeping the clock rolling and seeing if they can pick up the yardage.
Little looking to throw, got a slant
That's
route.
What they do.
And
oh my goodness.
Just trying to go for the ball, make a big hit. That's going to be a big touchdown for the Tigers. What was that, a 57-yard play?
It was a little, I don't know if you'd define that as like a skinny post or a slant route, whatever it was. It got out quick. Hits him in stride. And the Cats just trying to pull and knock that thing away. Lets them take it to the house. 20-7. Extra point incoming here.
High snap. Almost blocked.
Beeson's kick splits the upright, and Charleston's taking a 2-score lead. 21-7. You only got 3:57 remaining in the game. Booneville going to need to move quick if they're going to give themselves an opportunity here.
Yeah.
Big kickoff return would help.
I was going to say, Drummer had a couple good returns last week. Give a shout out to Shigley Creations. Frankie and Cynthia do a fantastic job located at the Mercantile on Main. They do hats, koozies, freshies, keychains, and more. Let them take care of you. We'll step to the side for a minute. You're watching Bearcat football. We're back here, Tiger Stadium, Alumni Field. I ain't got it covered up, do I? Oh.
It'd be hard to cover up a round bottle.
Right. Looking for Jake's drink up here. If y'all see it down there in the stands, just toss it back up here. Ball fell off the tee here. Like Jake said, it'd be nice to see kickoff return for a touchdown. We hadn't seen that in a little bit.
No, we had. Well, not on our side.
Not on our side, anyways.
We've seen one recently. No, we need something. You need some sort of shot of energy here.
Here's the kick. Montavo fields it at the 10. See what Callan can do. Callan delivers a good little pop there.
Yeah, that was number 8. Eric Chastain. Right place. Brings down Montavo, and the Cats have got to go the length of the field here. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line, it looks like. 26-yard line.
Take this time to thank some sponsors for the app and the website. Booneville, a good hometown, Mayor Edgar Baker. Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Shelter Insurance Agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. Hoghead Roofing. Mascot Media. Swepco. Casey's General Store. And Booneville Family Dental. Keeping the bite in the Bearcat. Hunter Warren. Man, every time he's almost a yard or two from breaking those.
He's going to have to go quick. Get up on the line here. 3:35 ticking down.
Nieder looking to pass, and dadgum. Be a loss of, 12?
Loss of 12 on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 17 for the
Hubble's coming into the game for your Cats as well as Halpayne. .255 left to go here in the ball game. 3rd and 17 for the Cats from the 21-yard line, their own 21. Dromer gets the pitch over here, cuts back. And gain of, 5 there on that carry?
That's going to get us almost back to the original line there. Well, it looks like it is going to get us there. So 4th and 10 now. This is for all of it here. You gotta pick this up if you're going to hope for that miracle you need here.
Got Meeker coming into the game for the Cats.
Yeah.
Halpane split out here to the left, Meeker to the right. Nieder looking to pass, and
be incomplete, intended for Halpane, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, just under 2 minutes now to minute 59. Charleston's going to get the ball back. Booneville has one timeout remaining.
Take this time to announce our Jim Dandy Sports Club and Fitness offensive and defensive players of the game. I want to thank Darren Haney for continuing this Tiger tradition on defense. The senior had 9 tackles. Number 6, Matthew Curtis.
1:59 left to go here in the game. Going to have Smithson to the right of Little. Twins to the left. Hand off to Smithson, left-hand side. Parker Smith reading it right and throws him down for a loss.
Good job by Parker. Gets his hands on him, slings him to the ground. It's going to be loss of yards on the play. Loss of about 4,
5?
Maybe 5, yeah. But Charleston's got this well in hand here. We're just going to tick this thing down. Going to have to run 1, maybe 2 more plays. And that'll bring us to the end.
Tigers taking their time coming to the line here. Hand off to Smithson again, left-hand side.
Does a good job of staying in bounds there. And that's going to get us to under a minute, 56 seconds remaining. We're going to have to snap this thing one more time. You'll let this thing get down inside 40 here. And going to be a big win for Charleston tonight, as that's going to seal up the 2nd seed. It'll be Fordyce in the 2nd round. Most likely, I believe they'll have Palestine Wheatley. Have to look at it again for Booneville to remember that 1st round. I'm having a hard time remembering the setup of the bracket I was looking at today. But Booneville's going to fall tonight, 21-7. To the Charleston Tigers. Defensively, Booneville played a pretty good game, really. But just unable on the offensive side of the ball. We moved the ball all night, guys. It was not an issue of moving the ball, but it was we'd get down inside the 20, 25-yard line, and something would happen that would stall the drive out a little bit. It wasn't necessarily turnovers or penalties, anything like that, but it would just be, only a gain of a yard on a play or a gain of only 2, and just kind of tiptoed our way down towards the end. And the Cats have run out of time as they're going to fall tonight, 21-7 to Charleston, and that's going to give Mansfield will be the 1 seed, Charleston 2, and Booneville right behind them will be the 3 seed. As long as we win next week.
Right. Cats will face Lavaca. They were playing Cedarville.
Big win for Coach Ricky May as he leads this program. Son Bryson May, who's one of the better ball players Booneville's had at that fullback position over the last several years.
Right.
State title winner for Booneville. on his staff. It's a good coach. It's a well-coached team.
Yeah.
Over there, those two May guys. Matt Stewart over there running a lot of the offense. Tyler Reese on staff as well. A lot of good guys and a well-coached team over there. But you got to feel like you've let one slip away if you're the Cats tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You had multiple opportunities, just unable to get the big play when it counted or when you needed it most. 2 4th and 2 situations there. One of them we got slipped through the fingers there. You had multiple opportunities. Got stuffed on that 4th and 2 the first time down here. Unable to pick up anything. Tried the QB sneak down here, 4th and goal from the 2. Picked up 1, unable to get anything else out of it. And just another 4th down here earlier where you needed 6, and I think we come away with 4 there. So just missed opportunities, unable to take advantage of the long drives. And offensively, we met our game plan of having those long sustained drives, but just unable to finish them off. Yeah. And ultimately, it doesn't matter what the drive, how long it takes. If it comes away with 0, there's not a lot of good coming from that, right, especially when you're playing from behind. So, yeah. I don't know, tough break here for the Cats. Played hard, fought hard, just unable to punch one in, and that's, I guess, the way it breaks sometimes for you.
Final stats for you. Your Cats finished with 230 yards, gained a whole nother 100 yards almost in the second half. The Tigers finished with 193 total yards, 131 through the air, 62 on the ground. Leading rusher for your Cats was Warren, 90 yards. HD had 40, Drummer 29, Chambers had 32. Now, again, this is all us tallying it up here, Zach stats, so it's not 100% official. Your leading tackler for your Cats, Parker Smith had 4 total. Wilson had 4. Warren had 3 and a sack. Haller had 2 and a sack. So, yeah, Cats lose a tough one tonight. Our Anchor Realty Group, Agent Carly King, players of the game, offense. I think you got to give it to Warren again. Yeah. Warren had a heck of a game. Defensive, who you guys want to give it to?
Cutler Haller had some big tackles, big stops when we needed him. Wilson as well. Yeah. Couple tackles. You give it to any of those guys, I think. Right. I don't know, man. It's been a It's a frustrating season.
It is, yeah.
You know, when that'll tell you just how blessed we've been here.
Yeah.
You know, we've won a lot of big games. You feel like you ought to win all of them, you know.
Right.
And we've been right there within striking distance 2 straight weeks.
Yep.
Just unable to finish one off. And
yeah.
I don't know. It's just got to keep us. The thing is, we're good enough that we're going to compete with whoever we play.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when we get to the playoffs, the 1, 2, 3 seed, it doesn't matter. In the second round, you're playing a 1 most likely anyway, you know.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to be going to Fordyce. Now it's most likely Rivercrest.
I don't remember who we got in the first round.
I'll have to look at
load.
it. I can't. Yeah, I can't get nothing to load either. So.
Black Dog hit of the game is going to go to Sadler Miller. He laid a good pop on a defender.
That was a shot.
Our play of the game brought to you by Bricktown Barbershop. Is there one that sticks out to you guys? Not particularly.
Not particularly.
I mean,
here's the deal. It was an odd night. It was a lot of 3, 4, 5 yard pickup. You know, it wasn't any explosive burst plays really. Right. You know, I'll say this, a big play that could have shifted momentum was Cutler Haller's sack
over here.
That he got that forced them into the punt situation. That was a situation where we needed a stop. If you don't get a stop there, you're not winning that game.
No.
And he was able to break through, get the big stop right there. I would nominate that.
Yep.
Because that was the play that gave Booneville a shot.
Right.
Of course, you know, you had the plays like Connor Drover picking up the 8 yards here when we needed 8. You had some good plays. It wasn't like there was no good that come from it, but there was just nothing. We didn't get that big one, that big pop that we needed to really shift the momentum in our favor.
We can do Cutler's sack over there. At the time, that was a big play, that big stop there for our Bricktown Barbershop play of the game. Our Reed's Hometown Barbecue Grip players, I think you got to nominate Warren, and I kind of like Caller, unless you guys got anybody else.
Works for me.
Fellas, you got anything else?
No, you got to have a short memory. I know we've said that several times this year. You got to have a short memory. You have to win next week. You know, you could fall potentially, I think, into the 4 seed if you don't win next week.
Yeah.
You'd have a tie in record there with Lavaca, I guess, and they would have the head-to-head. So
let's see. Yeah. So I didn't update them, but Mansfield was 5-0. Us and Charleston 4-1. We fought a 4-2. Lavaca lost to Hackett last week, so they were 2-3. Hackett was 2-3. So technically,
they'd have. You got to win next week.
You got to win next week.
You got to win next week.
It could get. If we don't, it could get bad.
It could get hairy. It could look funky, and you don't really know how it's going to end up. We'd have to start doing math, counting with our fingers and toes, and
depending on how they played against Cedarville tonight.
Yeah,
that's going to move them to 3-3.
Right. And so the deal is, we're the better team.
Yeah,
need to go in there and win that game.
Yes,
and then nothing else matters. Nothing that's happened up to this point matters, or you can't change any of it. You're the 3. You got a big game coming up against whoever that is. You have to win it. It'll be at home.
Yep.
And then
you're going to hit the road to
Rivercrest, and that's going to be a tall task.
Yeah.
But we've done stuff like that before, you know. And so if you take care of the ball, you have these sustained drives like we've talked about, and you take advantage of them and you punch them in. It don't matter who you play, you're going to have a chance at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, but that's got to start with setting yourself up for that next week.
Right. Like you said, I like our chances with whoever we face in the playoffs. Not just saying it because I'm up here broadcasting for the Bearcats, but you played 2 of the top 5 teams in the state the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You lose to them by a total of, 23 points. And you had chances in both those games to win those games.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's going to be one of those deals where Booneville falls to a 3 seed and somebody looks at the schedule and they think, crap, we've got Booneville in the second round. We got Booneville right out the gate. You know, just we talked about it early. The tradition of it gets you, you know, sets you up for a little bit of success before the, you know, before you even get off the bus. And so, but you can't rely on that. You've got to come ready to roll. Again, starts next week, and then you got to go a game at a time, and you're just looking to keep playing at that point.
Yeah. Well, folks, that'll do it for us tonight, unless you fellas got anything else.
Nope.
For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. Didn't go the way we wanted to tonight. Cats fall short, but Lord willing, we'll see you folks back next week. Be senior night. Y'all turn out for the seniors. Give them a big home crowd. Remember, folks, as always, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.